Rain, congrats on being first and for redeeming a daily ticket. Ooh, 13. Snazzy number. And 6 ads already. Ugh. And she can't even hear me. Damn. Luckily, I can type. Well, I probably shouldn't have transitioned to the screen yet if she can't hear me. 6 ads. I hope they're short. That's gross. That's gross. Oh my god, I almost clicked stop streaming because I was like, I need to start streaming now that I'm starting my game. Bruh. I will not do anything important until Rain has escaped ads. There's a Hey Basil. Oh! Hey Basil is in like, hi, I'm out of ads. Ooh. Or like, hey Basil, there's something wrong. I'm going to assume, hey Basil, I saw your text message in chat, or hey Basil, I can hear you now. One of those two. I'm gonna be optimistic. Okay. Alright. Thanks for the lollipop game. It's exactly what I needed. And this time I'm not gonna forget Bing Bong. I promise, I'm not gonna forget Bing Bong. Because we need Bing Bong. And I'm gonna... I can't decide if it makes more sense for me, like, as like a... Bing Bong! Yeah, okay, Hito. I love Bing Bong, and I can't decide if it makes more sense to leave him normal, because why would I cook my little guy, but also, like, him being well done is kind of cute. What do you think? Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Poe. Also welcome in, Poe. Hope you're having a great day. Always appreciate you. Hello, Rain. Hello, Hito. Hello, Poe. Hello, Poe. I don't know why I stuttered like that. And all the people. Anyway, do we cook Bing Bong? Bong Bing. Yes, Miltort. You get the vibe. You get the vibe. I hope everyone enjoyed my live notification. Okay. I will leave him... I almost said, like, with full confidence, I'm gonna leave him raw. That would've sucked. That would've sucked, wouldn't it? What the fuck song is this? Oh. Thanks, Ray. I need to do what Hune did, where she has like a Discord mix it up connection, and it sends clips into the channel. I know that Medi does the same thing with Firebot, so I should just ask both of them. I kind of figured... I initially thought StreamCord would be able to do it, but they don't, like... No, they do, like, integrate into your Twitch account. No, or maybe they don't, because... I have no idea. I'll figure it out. It would be really funny if, like, there was, like a community of people, if you could just make it so that other streamers' clips could get sent to your Discord server. Can you imagine doing that with somebody that's, like, fucking, like, famous? That'd be such a headache. Just, like, one, like for a couple hours a day, you just hear... Okay, today's Star Wars ramble is... I hate when people, like, you know, because, like, a lot of ships, like, gay ships that people like that like aren't canon, a lot of the time those characters have like like a canon heterosexual relationship. And I I specifically when it's like two men getting together, therefore like the partners that are presumably being broken up with are women. I'm like, because, you know, people are like, okay, you should never make the woman the reason that they're separating. And I'm like, well, I don't think that's quite it. But I also think, like, yeah, you shouldn't just haphazardly make a woman suck for no reason. And it's weird because I see people talking about that, and I understand why the conversation doesn't very quickly loop around to this, but it drives me nuts because I'm like, completely separate from the issue of like, you know, LGBT culture or like, you know, like the mistreatment of women or misrepresentation of women in media. I'm like, for what you're doing for a character in a story should always just have a reason, should always make sense. You know? So like, yeah, if this person's ex-wife is gonna be shitty now, that you can do that. Anyone can become shitty. You just have to make it make sense, you know? Like, it's not like, oh, you can never make this person evil or you're sexist. It's like, literally just use basic writing principles that tell you that you should write things with reasoning. And it kind of blows my mind that some people react that way. They're like, oh, so women can't ever be, like, morally ambiguous or something? And I'm like, well, no, it's just moral ambiguity needs to be written as moral ambiguity and not just, like, she was his perfect da-ba-da-ba-da, and now she's evil. Uh-oh. You know? I'm like, and again, that doesn't uniquely apply to women and characters in this scenario. And then I was thinking about that, and I was like, yeah, imagine if people just, like, when they were writing things, they just, like, wrote first, you know, like, went back to, like, the intents of writing first, and then, I remembered that I didn't know this person well, but I do know them, or at least know of them. Can I not stand on this? Oh! Please, 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 damn it. Well, that was short-lived. Like, a guy who, whenever somebody tried to headcanon a character, like a masculine or like a male, canonically like assigned male at birth character, as a trans woman, they would be really weird about it because they were like, well, what reason does he have to want to be a woman? What justification does that have in his character? And it's like, I'm shitposting on tumblr.com right now. I don't know. And then, on the other hand, whenever there's a feminine character that they like, they headcanon them as being trans femme. And then, like, another thing was, like, they got mad. Okay, they got mad when people headcanoned, male characters as being trans femme, but at the same time, they hated every, like, assigned female at birth character because they were somehow written poorly or in a way that was, like, not quote-unquote feminist, whatever they think feminism is. But then he would always, like, headcanon characters, like, male characters he liked as trans, this is so chronically online, as, trans femme, but it was like he hated every single feminine character that he encountered, and it was just funny because I was like, okay, so I believe the mentality here is that women suck, so men should just be women, which sounds really bad out of context, but, like, it is kind of funny. Like, you know what? I'll just have the men be women now. Cause, like, I remember, like, one of the things was, there's a series that, me and my friend who he was dating at the time. I love when you yap. Aw, thank you, Vane. I love when you listen. Was talking about I'm the Grim Reaper. And in I'm the Grim Reaper, it is you are introduced to a character who has done something so horrible that she qualifies to be like hired by Satan himself, or like to be a Grim Reaper. And otherwise she'd go to the ninth circle of hell, which is eternal nothingness, right? Fun fact, my worst fear is like eternity, or like the concept of forever. Like, my brain can't process that, therefore I fear it. So yeah, you get introduced to the main character, Scarlet, and it's very quickly established that she was not a good person when she was alive. But we don't know why, and neither does she. Because, you know, she just shows up in the afterlife, she can't remember anything about what she did when she was living. And he was like, I don't like that this woman is a bad person. And it's like, why? What about this character? Like, basically saying, like, it would have been better if this character was a guy. And we were like, why would it have been better if it were a man? And, they're like, because it'd be less sexist that way. And it's like, I don't think those words mean what you think they mean. And then, we finally find out what she did, but we also find out some of the circumstances in which she did them, which did include, like, a sexual assault being, you know, part of her character background. And it was crazy, because as soon as he learned that, he was like, oh, okay, she can be evil now. And I'm like, oh, okay, all she needed to do was get assaulted for you personally to approve of her evidently doing bad things in her life. That's so weird. You know? Like, and it'd be different if his argument was like, if this character were a real person, I wouldn't like or trust them. But that wasn't their argument. Their argument was that she shouldn't be written as a woman. This character should have been a man. Because this is sexist. Until he finds out she got assaulted. Which is wild. Because it's like, how is that a more feminist stance? And if you're sitting there listening to me talk about this and you're thinking, this doesn't make any fucking sense, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't even understand it, and I was there. Like, I am equally, if not more confused than you are. I'm, like, trying my best to recap this guy's mentality, but it made no sense in the first place, so the recap is going poorly. Like... Man. People. Okay, I for a second I thought I forgot Bing Bong again. That would have made me cry. I've abandoned Bing Bong one too many times. Okay, this is where I fucking died last time. Okay. Okay. I hate when it has just enough slope that you can't normal walk, but not enough that it automatically makes you climb and you just hump the wall for a few seconds. Like... It's like, new headcanon, everyone who plays Peak, the Peak playable characters are sexually attracted to mountains, and that's why they subject themselves to this. Why would I say that? Anyway. Hello, Z! Thank you for redeeming a daily ticket! How are you? What's for... Also, is it... It's almost dinner time for Californians. What's for dinner, guys? Okay. That's fine. Who's your friend who saves the day? Bing bong, bing bong. Or... I don't remember the rest of it. Or he's the friend that likes to play bing bong, bing bong. He's the friend that saves the day. Bing bong, bing bong. I don't remember the rest of it. I had my dinner already today. I had hamburger and literally like a quarter of like a pint of ice cream. Which, you know what? Good for me. Pizza for dinner. Ooh, like ordering pizza or like frozen pizza or like y'all are making pizza. Someone is calling me. Shit. I hope it's not my mom. Oh, it's my D&D alarm, except I don't have D&D today. Okay, that's fine. I don't have Dungeons and Dragons today because our dungeon master is busy. Delivery? Slay. Not DiGiorno? Or DiGiorno? DiGiorno? I feel like in ads they say DiGiorno. But I feel like DiGiorno makes more sense. Wait, no. Because that's not like a... That's not a Romance language sound. That's an East Asian language sound. Never mind. DG or no. Whoops. Me using the wrong phonics library. Actually, fun fact. A lot of people that are adopted from China, people think that we have speech impediments. But actually what happens is if you don't adopt us until like after we are like, I think 8 or 9 months old is the threshold. I was adopted at 10 months. Your brains have started picking up language by then. And so you're like, the sounds that your brain can differentiate between have kind of already solidified themselves. So like, sometimes a lot of the like learning English problems for people that, you know, like weren't raised in China. Like English is still my first language. I never learned Cantonese. But like, stuff that you get stuck on, like your brain is kind of like, it hears sounds and it's like, yep, those are sounds, instead of like, yep, that's English, and yep, that's something else, you know what I mean? Which has led to some interesting bits where I was talking to my friend about like lyric writing because they were struggling with it a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, let's look at this song from Project Sekai that we both like, and then we broke down the rhyme scheme, and they were like, oh, but that doesn't, like, that's Japanese, though. Like, that doesn't, like, work for English. And I was like, haha, false. This is the same rhyme scheme as Mean by Taylor Swift. So yeah, More Jump More by More Jump from Project Sekai. Ooh, fall! Somebody tell Pichu it's fall in, oh, this is beautiful. Someone tell Pichu it's fall in Peak today. What was I saying? Yeah, it has the same rhyme scheme as More Jump, and the majority of the song is just Mi-Re Do. Because I was trying to show my friend that, like, to make a melody, like, varied, you don't have to use all 8 scale notes that you have available to you. And I use that song as an example by being like, you know, Hot Cross Buns? This song uses the same amount of notes as Hot Cross Buns, or this part of the song uses the same number of notes as Hot Cross Buns, but it's obviously, like, more interesting than Hot Cross Buns. That was a fun conversation. But yeah. But that's in Japanese. How do I apply that to English? It's Fear Not, my music student. It's the exact same rhyme scheme as Mean by Taylor Swift. Words everybody wants to hear during their baby music theory lesson. Music theory? No, that's not music theory. That's like English. Anyway. It also reminds me, I kind of have like a default accent that I speak all non-English languages with. But it's kind of funny because my roommate, like, he was trying to tell me how to pronounce something in Assamese, which is, native language on his mom's side, and I was trying to pronounce something, and he was like, it's really funny that you say that in the Japanese, that you say everything in a Japanese accent. And I was like, huh? And he was like, cause you, like, learned Japanese from your friend, and so, like, you just say everything, like, with a Japanese accent now. And I was like, bro, I don't speak Japanese with a Japanese accent. What are you talking about? I was like, I don't know, but he's weird about, like, East Asian things. I don't know. yeah, in general. So I mean, that's probably mostly what that was, but still. It's like, okay. Okay. It's like, bro, I don't speak any languages in their correct accent. My accent is yes. And I have a lisp. So like okay, not that bad anymore, but like it used to be worse. Yeah, like it's just so funny how like okay. Okay. Set me free. Free me from my rainy prison. Why can't I jump? Oh, actually I should climb up this. Or not. Okay. Can I not? Oh, I was trapped in between it and the rock. I can get up here without using my whole stamina bar, right? Okay, good. Yeah, this is pretty. I don't want to walk in this middle. Might you just say it back, oh say it, did I love you so, so, just so say it, did Shoutouts to Pete Wentz in like 2013 or some shit for tweeting out. Someone asked him, how many languages are you fluent in? And he responded on Twitter, and he responded 0. And in middle school, I thought that was the funniest shit I ever heard, and to this day, I make that joke. Where someone's like, how many languages are you fluent in? I'm like, haha, 0. It's not that funny, but like... Okay, also, we've made it 20 minutes into stream without a Green Day song coming up on Shuffle. I think that might... No, I think our record is 40 minutes for this playlist. Ooh, small piece of cheese Danish along with your taquito burrito and some reheated boiled peanuts. Yeah! Oh my god! It's so funny. I always forget that boiled peanuts are like a southern thing. And like I mentioned it to like my friends from the Midwest and they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because they thought that I was like literally boiling just raw peanuts like into mush or something. I was like, no, like you boil them till like the texture is good and with salt, so it's nice and salty. And but then, I said that to like one of my friends from California, and they were like, "Oh, so then like what texture would you like compare it to? Like what other food would you compare it to?" And I couldn't think of one because like in my head it's just boiled peanut texture. So I was like, I don't know, because other peanuts don't... I mean, other, like... I haven't tried any other boiled nuts. Or beans. Although, fun fact, peanuts aren't nuts, they're legumes. I learned that from a Smosh video where Chance was role-playing as the Mr. Peanuts guy. Oh my god, fun fact, somebody in New York witnessed 9/11 through the eyes of a Mr. Peanut mascot costume, and I think that's crazy. Like you can see him on a news broadcast, like within view of the Twin Towers, like 10 minutes before the first plane hits. I'm like, that's crazy! Can you imagine witnessing a terrorism attack and the whole time you're in a mascot costume? I'd cry. But like, probably not for the reasons I'd be supposed to be crying. Bro. Okay, whatever. Okay, careful, careful. Okay. Okay, well, unfortunately, apparently, fall in peak also includes things being extremely poisonous. Bro, what the hell? Okay. I thought it wasn't gonna let me make it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's so much further to go. Oh my gosh. There's so much more to go than I thought there was. Dang. Also, it's raining for a long time. I don't like that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, is there like barely space for me to stand here? No, there's not! Oh, I made a mistake! Oh, I made a mistake! Ooh, that was dumb. And it's crazy because I think I could have made that if I just hadn't done that like weird pit stop. Alright, we'll try like a different way though. Instead of just like beating the dead horse. Oh, yikes, 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 yikes. Oh, I'm back here. That's not horrible. Okay, it's pretty bad. You know what? Fuck it. I will beat the dead horse. You know what I meant by that. Shh. Is it still raining? Oh my god. Stop raining! Brother! In Christ! Grab the- Thank you. Get it together! Okay. No, don't do this to me. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please! Don't prove I'm right! Woo! And that happened with no incidents and on my first try. Yay! And I totally have supplies left over. Don't you guys see the 2 sports drinks in my energy bar? Neither of which have been wasted. God, I always forget how fucking fried his voice sounds in the second verse of that song. Okay. Only made it 30 minutes in without a Green Day song showing up in Shuffle. Damn. For context, since I know there's some people here who, are, like, newer, it used to be, like, this is a playlist of just, like, every song that I recognize I like on my streaming app, and then, you know, there's, like, your liked songs playlist. Oh, wait, or is this not a... Oh, never mind, it's a different thing. Okay, okay, still no Green Day then. And, like, I like Green Day, and Green Day has a lot of fucking music, because they've been around since the 1970s. So, like, LOL. Also, I haven't listened to the song all the way through in, like, years. If You Can't Hang by Sleepin' with Sirens. But yeah, like, there's just a lot of Green Day songs that exist that I recognize, so usually, it used to be that we couldn't make it, like, 10 shuffles into stream without hearing Billie Joe Armstrong's lovely voice. Which isn't a bad thing, but it was kind of funny. Oh, I just fucked myself over, didn't I? I didn't deserve that. I deserve to fall there. And I'm probably not gonna make this, and then I'm gonna lose my whole run. Sorry, I just made the pog face, like, not even on purpose. That's... Rip. Holy cow, right? 2 very precarious climbs. And that, ladies and gents, is why I play on Tenderfoot. Ooh! I haven't taken any damage this run. That's kind of cool. That normally doesn't happen. Maybe this will be a map where using the crevice is, like, reasonable. It kind of looks like it. It gives you so little bonus energy. It's almost— oh my god, no! What do you mean they added them in the beginning era? That's evil. That's evil. That's evil, and I hate it. No! 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 Oh my god, they're everywhere! I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here! Why am I still here just to suffer? Another one! I hate those. They're everywhere! I'm so glad Fen's not here right now. No. No. And they blend in! They blend in so well! YouTube, right? Yeah. Hola, Levi! ¿Qué tal tu día? Mi día sea bueno. Bueno? 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 Start speed. Sing! Okay, run, 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 run! Okay. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah. Is it getting towards bedtime for you, Lumi? I think I remember that correctly. I might be wrong. Oh! Are you still— oh wait, no. I will do this. Need to learn how to spell other greetings. Yeah. Like other Spanish greetings, or just greetings in different languages in general? Because the main one that I see for konnichiwa is that people forget that there's 2 N's. Because it's in Japanese, it's like number of letters is konnichiwa. Not konnichiwa, konnichiwa. So, like, yeah, that's the main one I see. It's not that big of a deal, but, like, I notice it. Spanish greetings? Yeah. ¿Qué tal tu día is Quetaltu con acento and dia. So. Wait! No! No! Not con acento, because it's your, not you. In case, Lumi, you were trapped in ads. Hello! ¿Qué tal tu día? Also, is it getting close to bedtime for you? I think I remember that, but I might be wrong. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why did they make it so fucking everything's explosive? I don't get it. It used to be that this area was like, okay. I miss when the main obstacle for this area was like the chasms. You got coaxed into working tomorrow? Oof. Oof. It happens to the best of us, Rain. Go up and take a seat, hold on tight. Baby, give me our twisted fantasy. Body's running on a dream up all night. Wired differently on chaotic energy. 10-hour shifts, baby! Yeah, oof. I hope that you are managing okay and getting enough rest and everything. That way, I think. You know what? Let's try the crevice. Like at least try, right? Probably won't be successful, cause it's the crevice and I have no pittance or fucking anything. But we can try! Is this safe? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Here we are. Welcome to the crevice chat. That's what she said. I'm playing Mario Kart Online right now. No! No need to apologize! Also, hello to your brother. Hermano is brother? Yes. For a minute I was scared I said boyfriend and I was gonna... yeah. Hola, hermano de Lumi. Thank you for typing. A supervisor went down, so overtime's only around for so long. Oh god. Oh, oi! Oh, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Sick! I wasn't expecting to be fine. And it's your first week, it would look better on you and you're young, so you should be, just a straight up guilt trip. Not even subtle. Dang. I'm not gonna make this either. I guess we're being fucking delusional this peak playthrough. Okay. I really need to stop, like, misusing my bonus energy like this, but you know what? At least I'm committed. I lose. No! You'll get it next time! Okay. No! What? How am I alive? I mean, I'm not gonna look the gift horse in the mouth, but like... I should not be alive right now. Glitch much? Right. I mean, I wasn't gonna make that no matter what, but... Holy shit. Well! I said I would get Bing Bong to the top at whatever cost, including making my run illegitimate, apparently. So, is there like a cave in here? What's this? Oh, whoa, okay. That's scary. None of my business. That's none of my business. That's some shit I'm not gonna fuck with. I should be able to stand on this. Okay, game. I see. I'm really not doing a good job at, like, saving my resources this run, y'all. But it's what it is. Okay. Oh, was this an easy path this whole time? Of course it was. Of course it was. Of course I don't even need bonus energy to go here. Of course not. Now that I've embarrassed myself. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. So cool. So awesome. Is this like a spiral that goes all the way up? That would be sick. That would be sick as fuck. I would love that. Just a nice little spiral staircase. Or rock formation. That just goes all the way up. That'd be so cool. Luggage, please be food. Please be food. Please! Please! Nope, okay. I'll take it though. I'm gonna try going up there. Oh, am I? I don't know. That's looking kind of spooky. Well, no, I could go. But then I might as well go here. Just seen the cutest pottery salt dish. Ooh! Send. In art or spam, whichever you prefer. This rock isn't gonna explode, right? Okay. Okay, well we did end up going into the crevice. That's an interesting development. Okay, there's the explodey rock that I hate. So we go around explodey rock. We don't fuck with explodey rock. We uh-oh. But it looks like going around explodey rock may result in us walking in a massive circle. No. Okay, I just need to be careful. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's not fair. I didn't think I could make that. I hate when that happens. When you're, like, prepared to clutch a thing, and then instead you just take normal damage. It's like, bro. You better hurry up. Yes. Yes, yes. Sure. was a weird choice that I just made, but you know what? I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it. Check Discord. I sent it. Okay. Yo, that is so sick. Yeah. That would also be really nice to put your sugar in for tea in the morning. Turtle tea, turtle tea. Okay. Yes. I used to be one of those people that was like, I hate when people do the like, nah, 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 like, quote unquote, like, childlike voice when they're trying to see the character's cute. And nowadays, I'm like, have you no sense of whimsy whenever someone complains about it? Oh! Don't. Okay. 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 Our options are bad rock or other bad rock. Wait, I have a heating pack. Okay. I can climb this then. Oh my god. Let me up! Okay. Good. Explodey rock. In the wall. That's horrible. Why would you put it in the wall? What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. I will just go around, I think. Ooh, that's a bad idea. Ooh, that's a really bad idea. Ooh. Ooh! Um. My mouse just, like, randomly spun around. What the heck? Okay. I believe I went the wrong way. I think that's what's happening right now. And I think I just have to roll with it. Oh! Nope, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, I need to unfreeze. Which I don't know if that will even happen before the next snowstorm blows through, which sucks. But, like, I don't have a choice. Oh, it's not! Okay, I just need to go back. I just need to turn the fuck around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the run. Yeah. That was actually going, like, okay. Up until then. I shouldn't have tried going through the crevice. Man, I dropped 100 meters. Ooh. Ooh. Or 50 meters. Something like that. I mean, after you've fallen 50 meters, what's 50 more? Hmm. Do I feel like doing that again? I'm trying to decide. Am I determined to get Bing Bong to the top today? Or just another time? Ooh. Ooh, okay. You know what? I don't... Let me check something. Of course it happens after I get to the 3rd level, and the 3rd level is like the exact point where I'm like, I don't want to do 2.5 whole levels again. But also it's like, ah! I lack the patience that I need for this game. ¿Qué es, lindo? I don't remember that. I've heard it, but I'm not, I remember that word, but I'm not connecting it to an English one. Alright, we're gonna grab Bing Bong first, for good luck. You go first, buddy. Ooh, whoa, okay. That's crazy. That is a crazy starting inventory. Okay, I guess we really should just, like, route better this time. Last time, I did technically route, but, like... I just walked into the fire. It's fine, that one wears off over time. Okay. Alright, Bing Bong, let's roll. Here comes some good advice. Sometimes I'm alone, stare out my window and the moon makes you seem close tonight. Going from that to gnarly is still insane to me. Slay. Slay, cat's eye. Okay, that's not happening. Okay. I don't remember which way I went last time. So, we're gonna improvise. Yeah, I was so close to the end on the 3rd level. And I don't know if this is just a mental thing, but the jungle or the forest biome for today feels like extra tall to me. That could just be me being delusional, but like it felt longer? I don't know. It's the only plan that I got. It's the only plan that I got. So I'm moving on, cause I just want to feel for once that I belong. That's what's going on. What's going on? Across the state line, I'm cold out of morning. Not too long now, I'll breathe California. Isn't a tragedy, Escape Route by Paramore. It's, it was, like a bonus track on the deluxe version of their self-titled album. So, it was written for the album that released 2014, 15, but it was released in like 2016, 17. Oh, Escape Route. Yeah. Con E. Or con E. Eh. It's time. Time has not been kind, has not been kind to me. Yeah. Yeah. It's crawling by, so. And if you try to find me now. Oh, I'm not gonna make this. Or am I? You know what's crazy? I made that before. So. That means I can totally do it if I just waste all of my food again. Pro strats! 'Cause I just want to feel for once that I belong. That's what's going on. I remember when I took Spanish in middle school, one of our speaking tests was to, like, say the alphabet, but the problem was, every time we practiced it in class, she would, like, have us, like, look at the letters, and my problem was that I just memorized it phonetically, like, without looking at the letters. You know? Because if I looked at the letters, then my brain would go back to fucking 5-year-old mode and would go A, B, C, D. Like, cause, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I could recite A, B, C, D, E, F, F, F. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so I always fucked it up in class. And so she thought I was just stupid, and then we had the actual spoken test, and she was like, oh, you do know the alphabet. I'm like, yeah, I know the alphabet! Like, she said those exact words, and I was like, you couldn't have said that in any other way. Like, bro. Is that a fucking explodey thing? It's not. Okay. I thought that was an explodey thing on the first level, and I was about to, honest to God, get really pissed off. Oh my god, the music video for Subway. Holy shit. The set, I don't know what, if that was, if they, like, physically had all those papers whipping around her and stuff, but either way, the set design goes crazy. Or, not set design, because I know most of it was, like, straight up filmed in New York. Yeah, you know what's funny? Something that, because obviously, like, being friends with Hyun, I've, like, wanted to start trying to pick up more Spanish again, like, since I met Hyun, but I kept not doing it because I couldn't get myself to say Spanish things out loud, and I even was nervous to type them in chat, but then I read this post where somebody was like, man, it's so frustrating that babies are better at learning languages than me. And then somebody was like, well, a baby's, like, only job is to learn language, but also, a baby can go, and all the adults around them go, good job! You know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going through my phase of Spanish, and that's fine. And I have Hyun and Lumi to go, good job, until I actually figure out how to say words. That actually made me feel a lot better. I was like, right. It's natural for there to be a stage where you're just kind of making sounds. Because, you know, like... Take your golden star, yeah! Because, you know, like, I don't know, I read this really... Somebody, like, transcribed what their toddler, like, said phonetically, but with, like, a translation underneath it, you know? And so it's like, you know, most of it is leaving out consonants. Like, the baby or the toddler was really adept at vowels, but hadn't quite figured out a lot of the consonant sounds. So, like, instead of light bulb, he'd say eyeball. And, like, instead of ladder, he'd say ada. So, estrella dorada. Oh, I don't know that one. Is that a conjugation of estar? Estrella dorada. Golden star. Ah! Estrella is star, dorada is gold. I see. Noted. I learned a new vocab today. Thank you. I didn't know Estrella was star. That's so cute. That's so cute. I thought I was gonna take damage from that. That would have sucked. Oh my god. Yeah, I swear this is taller than normal. I swear it is. Look at that. Look at that shit. I like when words sound like, not cuter. Patification! Oh! Yay! I started your chibi, by the way. I posted it in the art channel of my Discord. I don't know if you saw it. But yeah, I need a... I always... Whenever I start drawing those chibis, I always start making the line art way thicker than I need to. And then obviously, like, adding your hair color and stuff. Because right now it's just the shapes. How fucked am I right now? Very. I didn't earn that. That was a miracle. Okay, well now what do I do now that I've used my miracle? I love making gears. I've never made a long dress for the ducks. Oh, so just like a really dramatic tail. Ooh. You know what's funny too though? With the dress, it fades into nothing, like including my legs and my feet. So it'd be kind of funny if the duck just faded out of existence towards the end. Girl, what the fuck? I almost landed right on that poison. Obviously. Having some big fun. The speakers blow down by another stereo. All the shit their children do. Are they surprised whenever we're unsupervised? It's big fun. I should make... No, am I not gonna make this? Shit! Ah! Ugh. Okay. Do I just need to run through the poison? Yeah, okay. Awesome, awesome. I hate the sound it makes when you go through the poison things. Like it goes good. I hate that. What the fuck is this? Clusterberry? Okay! Cool! Thank you for the stretch, Numi. Show your ASMR. What did what do? It exploded. It just exploded. That was it. Terrifying. Like, I dropped it, and it exploded, so I don't know what it would have done if I ate it. Oh, no! Wait! Wait! Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. No, 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 no. Stop raining. Okay. I've been here before, I think. I think I recognize this. Thank you for the hydrate! Sometimes I wonder if my family ever walks past my room saying things like that, and they're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Thanks for the hydrate! Like, what does that mean? Speak normal. Please stop saying these things. Stop using gamer words. Okay, that's just mean. Is that an explodey thing inside the luggage? Obviously, it's not actually like a holdable, like an item, but it's still kind of rude. Rude. What's after like you and I just wasn't like it after we had yeah. And I just wasn't like you and I just... Oh my god! 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 I think that was unfair. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that was a little unfair. Just a smidge. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to play Peak anymore. That's 3 attempts where I've not made it to the caldera. So I'm debating if I'm gonna go ahead and raid us out, or if I'm gonna... Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and start raiding Pichu, because, she's playing, like, a good co-op game. Well, she's playing Repo. But if you guys want to do more of a cozy thing, then Hyun, is currently streaming, art along with like a C-drama watch party, so depending on your vibe, join either of those people. This was a stream, and I think that's awesome. I hope everyone has a good